Welcome to an introduction to employer obligations, further obligations. This is part 3 of our series. This video will give you an overview of FBT, ACC and other relevant information that employers need to know. Feel free to pause or review the video as necessary. Here's what this video will cover. We'll discuss an overview of employer paid allowances, what you need to do if you want to employ your spouse, when fringe benefit tax applies, online resources that can assist you, and information on ACC. If you pay allowances to your employees, you'll need to establish whether they're taxable or not. There are 4 main types. Travel allowances can be paid to employees for work-related travel or travel between home and work. They may be tax-free, providing certain conditions are met. If you reimburse employees for actual expenses they've incurred while doing their job, this is called a reimbursing allowance. These are not taxable. Employers sometimes give employees a meal allowance when they need to remain at work during meal times, or provide an allowance to buy clothing for work. Usually these are taxable, but may be tax-free if certain conditions are met. If you provide accommodation to staff or pay them an accommodation allowance, it will probably be taxable. They may be tax-free provided certain conditions are met. The conditions around tax-free allowances are on our website. Inland Revenue has issued a new determination covering specific allowances. Employers can choose to pay their employees an allowance to reimburse costs incurred while working from home. Employers can make a tax-free payment of up to $400 per employee for furniture costs. For telecommunication, an employer can make a payment of up to $7 per week, tax-free, per employee. For any other expenditure, such as power, an employer can make a tax-free payment of $20 per week, per employee. You don't have to estimate or show what the employee's actual expenses are. And it's not intended to suggest that employers must make these payments to staff who are working from home. If you want to claim a deduction for wages paid to your spouse, you need to have Inland Revenue approval first. We'll need to know what sort of work will be done, how many hours will be worked, the gross wages paid, how payment will be made, and the type of business you have. We'll review your request and notify you whether it's been accepted or not. Note that companies don't need to apply to be able to claim this deduction. Fringe Benefit Tax applies to the benefits you provide to employees. There are 4 main types: business vehicles available for private use, free, subsidised or discounted goods or services, low-interest loans including advances on wages, and employer contributions to employee insurance policies and funds. There are exemptions to Fringe Benefit Tax. We suggest you talk with your accountant for advice. We also have an FBT guide. You can find the IR 409 on our website. We have a number of resources to support employers. There's our IR 335 Employers Guide, our PAYE calculator, and our YouTube videos. As an employer, you have a number of legal obligations. The Employment New Zealand website has a lot of useful information, including an employment agreement builder and details about leave, etc. Visit their website to find out what you need to know. Employees pay ACC levies through PAYE for non-work accident cover. Employers pay employer levies to cover staff for work-related accidents. The levy rates vary depending on the type of business activity. ACC send out invoices to employers around June each year. The ACC website has information about employer levies and a levy calculator. You can also ring them if you have questions.